Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. So today I'm going to share a passage with you from the book Beyond Doubt: Four Steps to Inner Peace. I was having dinner with a former client and a good friend now. Did a lot of work with this man in Mexico years ago, and he said to me, John, I wish you'd do more videos on the book Beyond Doubt. He said it was truly life-changing for him, and so I made him a commitment. I said, well, of course I will, and this is a book about achieving inner peace, and it's a four-step model: let be, let go, let see, and let flow. An iterative model that we practice day after day after day to be present, to let go of distractions and limiting beliefs, and baggage, things like that, which allows us to see things very differently. And it's that vision, that compelling vision. Um, it allows us to flow, and it just continues to repeat itself. So today I'm going to just share a short passage from chapter 1, which is from the Let Flow step. I actually, in the book, teach the four steps backwards. So we start with let flow, and how did we get into that state of flow, that effortless flow? Well, it's because we could see it in the mind's eye. All right, it was just part of our vision. How did we get that vision? We let go of all distractions and we took the blinders off in the let's see phase. And how did we get to that? We got grounded in the now. We got present in the let be phase. So it's easier to understand the cycle actually if we work backwards. And I'll share more with you from the book as we go. But this is just a short piece from the let flow chapter, if you will. So it says, in order to live in a more sustainable state of inner peace and grace, we have to understand and accept our true essence. We have to understand flow and the life force behind it. We cannot live in flow if we hold on to fear, and we cannot release fear without understanding its origin. This means we must appreciate the cause and effect nature of the universe and the power of our own minds. Inner peace and flow are effects caused by a higher power. We do not cause them because they already exist. They always have. On a collective spiritual level, flow and the state of pure, peaceful consciousness are already timeless and complete. All we need to do is tap into this level by removing the self-imposed barriers and limitations that stand in the way. This is like opening a faucet. Once the tap is open, the water flows. The tap does not cause the water to flow. On the contrary, the tap prevents the water from flowing, much like the mind prevents peace from reaching us due to our own fear. In life, we are in charge of the tap, which represents the power of the mind. We are in charge of removing the barriers to our own ascension because we are in charge of changing our own minds. No one else can do this for us. Jesus states in A Course in Miracles that he cannot interfere with the law of cause and effect, the most fundamental law of the universe, because doing so would violate our free will and the lessons we are here on this planet to learn. This is why each step in the four-step model begins with the word let. Let be, let go, let see, let flow. We must allow ourselves to flow by taking responsibility for the thoughts that we hold in mind. This understanding has been a revelation for me. I grew up repeating a, quote, I am not worthy mantra every Sunday and hearing that sacrifice and suffering were necessary steps to reach heaven. I learned that God was to be feared and that the last judgment would be like going to a great courtroom in the sky. My image of St. Peter was that of a bouncer at the gates of heaven, searching the Akashic records for permission to enter. Never mind that little of this made much sense to a curious, intuitive kid. It was proclaimed as the Word and was not to be doubted. Thus I found myself developing a consciousness of poverty, pain, and fear, a mindset that took me years to release. Stop and ask yourself, to what extent is life flowing for you? Just like a blade of grass doesn't try to grow green, it just does because it's its essence. An oak tree doesn't try to grow tall, bear acorns. It just does because it's its essence. Our essence is to grow and evolve and unfold in the most amazing ways as human beings. It's our spirit expressing itself through us in these temporary bodies. All right, we existed before we came here, we exist when we leave. The body is simply temporary. When we learn to understand life at this level, it's wow. All right, that's called flow. And yet, if we resist this sacred and universal truth, and we think for some reason that we have to do everything ourselves and we have to work hard to be successful and flow is all up to us. It's our own creation. Wow, that's just a stressful, fearful, unfortunate way to go through life. All right. So by letting go, we let flow. By recognizing our true essence, our true spiritual essence, and getting out of our own way, life unfolds in just awesome ways. So, thanks for the encouragement to share another passage from Beyond Doubt. It's a fascinating book about how to truly awaken and get the most out of life and get out of your own way. So my tip today is recognize that we are responsible for opening that valve to flow and allowing it to take its course. I'll see you again. Cheers.